Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Clams. I'm Will. I'm down here in Key West. And today Aaron actually has off, so we're gonna head out in our backyard on the canal. And we're gonna go out, there's a big open bay behind our house, and we're gonna go out there. He's gonna do some spear fishing, and I'm actually gonna do some fishing for barracuda. Now, one of the ways we're doing this, I'm actually gonna take my roommate and Aaron's fiance's Madeline paddleboards. So if you didn't know this, Madeline runs a paddleboard rental and tour company. That's one of the things she does as a side hustle, which is pretty cool. But getting back to barracuda have a big stigma about them that you're gonna get ciguatera, that they have this toxin called ciguatera. Any barracuda, you're gonna die from it. This is very untrue. Barracuda, they get the ciguatera from eating reef fish, and the reef fish get it from eating algae off the reef. We're not going near the reef, we're sticking to the mangroves, and it's also a toxin that builds up over time, so I'm gonna stick to a smaller barracuda. The regulation, the smallest it can be is about 15.5 inches. So I'm gonna try to stay pretty close to that measurement. Now, the other reason people stay away from barracuda is because they stink. They absolutely stink. They have a slime on their skin that smells god-awful. It smells like rotting mud. Once you take that skin off, the fillet is beautiful, white, flaky meat that has very, very, very light flavor to it. And it's one of those things that people have their mind set and you prove them wrong and they're blown away. So it makes it a very sustainable fish to catch. One of the other things is that some of my neighbors were doing some landscaping and got rid of some banana trees. So I'll show you that in a second, but I went over there, grabbed a banana tree, and we pickled some of the inside stem of the tree itself. So once I get my barracuda, we'll make a dish with the pickled banana stems and the barracuda. Let's get out there. There we go, there we go. Got him. And he is a keeper. Oh. There we go. There we go. Got our keeper. All right. Now, get him on without incident. Here is the barracuda that I kept, and he is 19 inches on the dot from the fork to the nose, and he's a small, perfect for what I want, absolutely perfect. And I've had him on ice. I gutted him, ripped his gills out, bled him out there. So just take that fillet off. So as you see, that meat is amazing. I mean, that is white, flaky meat. There is nothing wrong with that. Very little bloodline. I mean, next to no bloodline at all, because we bled them instantly out there. Got them chilled down. And there's hardly any pin bones, really. And there you have our fillet. I mean, that's hard to beat. That's a beautiful piece of fish. So this is kind of cool. As you know, I go around and actually get banana leaves to cook with, take them from my neighbor's yards. But a neighbor has just cut down their actual tree. Let's check this out. Now, the bananas are edible, obviously. The leaves, you can steam them, cook with them, but something else is actually the stalk. If you take down the stalk, it's almost like hearts of palm. The very center of the stalk is edible, and I think what we're gonna do is actually pickle it. But this is a first for me. I've never done this before, so we're gonna take it to the yard and start chopping it up, because I think it's just the very center. It's like the size of a roll of quarters. So let's see what we get. So it is literally this part here. So we have to cut down to there and get out this part, and then we can cut that up and pickle it. So here it is. That is the heart of the banana tree. I want to see something. Not bad. A little bit bitter. Has no banana taste whatsoever. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dice this up into probably 1/4-inch little medallions, put it in a jar, and then we'll put pickling liquid on top. So what I want to do with the Barracuda is actually throw it in my rice cooker to steam it. So I have that set up. I have that set up right there. I'm going to put the basket in, throw that in, throw our fillets in, hit the steam, let those go for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to put them in the fridge to cool them down completely, and we're going to make a cold fish salad. Now for our dressing for the salad. Very, very simple. A little bit of fish sauce. A little bit of rice vinegar. And half a lime. Half a lemon. And a little bit of sugar. It's kind of a sweet and sour, salty, hits on a lot of good notes. All the veg, it's going to make it really bright. I don't want to dress it in like an oil vinegar. I want everything to kind of shine through. So our fish is done steaming. That looks beautiful. Okay, so now that I'm gonna put in the fridge to completely cool down, and then when it's done, break it up. We're gonna throw all our veg, everything in the dressing, stir it up, and I'll plate the salad. Okay, so here I have my dressing, which is just the lemon, fish sauce, and rice vinegar and sugar. Then I have my red onion sliced up. I also cut up some carrots, shredded some carrots. My red chili peppers. Throw everything in there. My Barracuda, which completely cooled down. So we'll just take that, break that up. And just a side note, that was in the steamer for only 10 minutes. That steamed really fast. 20 minutes, it would have dried it out. But luckily, steaming a fish is a little more forgiving, so it wasn't too bad. And then in here, I have scallion, cilantro, and a little bit of basil. Dump that in. And now I salted the fish. We have the fish sauce inside, So I'm not gonna salt this anymore. I want it to be nice and bright, like I said. So we'll give that a stir. Then in this bowl, I just have cut up a little bit of red leaf lettuce. And again, I'm not dressing that because I want this to soak down onto the lettuce there. I have clean hands, don't worry. And then I have a little bit of chopped cashew. So we'll put that on top. And there you go. There is our cold Barracuda salad. Let's dig in. Wait a minute. I forgot the most important part. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. I forgot a very important part. Hang on. It was out of sight, out of mind for me because it was in the fridge. This is our pickled banana stem. Now I did that the other day, so I forgot all about it. But, so that's our stem. It really just looks like hearts of palm. It took on a little bit of a grayish color. I wonder if a little bit of lemon would have stopped that. It just tastes like a pickle. It's really nice, actually. So I'm going to throw a couple of those in. And a couple on top here of our salad. I can't believe I almost forgot that. Now let's dig in. If you like tangy things, if you like sweet and sour, man, this is good. And I'm not really one for cold fish, but it's nice, it's cool, it's refreshing. As you can see, it is hot out. The Florida Keys are hot. So anything I can eat that is light, this is nice and light. Those peppers are nice and spicy. The little bit of basil, cilantro, and scallion adds a really, really nice flavor. It's a tangy salad. It is, and in a good way, in a really good way. But it's spicy, limey. That's beautiful. And that's Barracuda. People avoid them. I have no idea why. I mean, look at that. That is clean, beautiful, hardly any taste. I mean, you could sneak that by for snapper and people wouldn't know. All right, guys, thanks for coming on this adventure. If you like this episode, hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.